was talking about
Come over here.
big question, belief in God, but the thing is, like,
I wanted to know. Hold on, Nick. I wanted to know that when I played that tape for you, did I help you believe in God more? Because I know us as black people, that's why we got cursed in the first place, because of rebellion on God, and I talked about that in the earlier segment. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm asking you, did I help you any when you heard that video, your dad talking? I just want to know, did I help you any, like, come to any realization or conclusion that God was realer than you thought before? Or did you already think or did you already 100% thought it was real already? Or did I bring you from 70% to 80%? Did I help you any? Or things like that? That's the first thing I want to ask you. Then I want you to feel free to say what you got to say.
I really had a belief in God. I never disbelieved in God, but it helped me because it's like it's not really this whole Big Bang theories and all that scientific stuff. Like we gotta think about the whole curses and stuff. Like it's a lot of things. Like let's say, like my mommy had 10 healthy babies.
Mm-hmm.
It's because of God help and cause God is real and like people always like they believe in other. They have some people they might even come up with their own gods to worship and believe in. Some people just don't believe in anything. They're doubtful people who just don't want to listen to anything you gotta say about God or religions or anything. And then like if God wasn't real, I just tell me everybody have their own version of the Bible. Why is it one of the most popular books ever? And then
it's the number one best-selling book ever throughout the whole world. I'm listening.
And I was trying to say it's like I'm not saying that's the full reason of food. I think one thing they do is to try to challenge your belief in God, because they don't give you. They give you.
In your school, they try to challenge you to believe. They want you to believe, or they don't. And the internet school that you go to.
I was trying to say it's like that. It's probably not like amazing, but I think that's something that schools do, because
Y'all, what I'm saying, do they make y'all believe or not believe? What they trying to do in your school? Answer that question, then tell me what you're trying to say.
I'm gonna say not believe, because that's what I was trying to say. Because we got from school we got all these books about Greek gods. We don't have any. We don't have any books about. We don't have any Bible books from school. They make sure that you have to take these quizzes, read these books, do this research, do these papers about the Greek gods.
Mm.
They don't have you go research the Prayer of David or write down 10 Commandments. They want you to
go look up people like Zeus and all this and all that.
And Apollo and stuff.
And Isis. What is some of the names? Some of the Ares. And who is Ares? Is that the same guy that just used in the Wonder Woman movie?
Yeah, and then Hera. The wife of Zeus.
Oh, but do y'all know them guys are real though? Yeah. And them are Nephilims. Them are gods from fallen angels. You know what I'm saying? So they having you look up their bullshit instead of teaching you about the Creator. Because they point of what they trying to do. They trying to push like they say that our God got too many rules. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh, y'all sure, you know what I'm saying? Joshua, God, Jesus, they got too many rules. So Lucifer is the God that sets you free from the rules. Unless you just get rich and have all the sex you want with all the men and all the women you want to be with and all this and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like a false doctrine. You know what I'm saying? Like Lucifer is the freer. He want to free you from God, who got all these rules, right? But it's the creator. God is the creator, though. God created Lucifer, right? So how you gonna let Lucifer convince you that? How you gonna let Lucifer play on your emotions because he know what people want, first of all, and offer you that? You know what I'm saying? Play on your emotions, offer you that, so he can make you believe that he freeing you from the chains of Jesus and God. You know what I'm saying? That's how they feel like you free. You mess with the devil, but that's the creator. And if the creator say that you gonna go to hell and you gonna burn forever if you don't repent for your sins and if you don't follow the Bible and if you don't be God fearing, you know what I'm saying? It's true because God don't lie. You know what I'm saying? It's true because God does not lie. So the creator tell you that, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna happen. So how you gonna follow somebody who all you doing is following the hell because he's going to hell? There's no way that he can stop. God created him. So what the fuck makes people think in any kind of way that he can stop, that the devil can stop God from sending him to hell?
People are stupid.
Hmm.
People just flat out stupid and they want to hell.
He the creator. Y'all see the Wonder Woman movie? It was just a movie, right? And whoever who died, the god Zoe, what was his name? Zeus. Zeus was the god that died, right?
No, he was a guy that cast illness out from the place, like it says, like God put the devil out.
He
Like,
died. He created that island for Wonder Woman to stay at right before he died. You don't remember that part of the movie?
oh, yeah, he did that.
He died. Yeah, you know, God ain't dead though. That's the
Yeah.
but see, but
They trying to manipulate you.
that's the bullshit they want to put in your head though. You know what I'm saying? That's the bullshit they want to put in your head. You feel me though? God did. God died. He used his last energy to create this place for Wonder Woman. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what they're trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Or they trying to put in your mind, God ain't dead. The devil ain't dead. They have eternal life. You can't kill them. They can't die. You understand what I'm saying? So, it's crazy. Now back to the video. What did you hear in the video that I said or anything? What points did I touch on in the video that you feel like helped convince you more? Did you feel like I was right? Did you feel like it was convincing? Did you feel like, how did you feel about the video I played for you earlier when I got home?
I feel like I was really convinced. I think to make more, you can actually get followers and people to believe. But that was the part. Yeah, the part I was thinking about was like the whole curses and stuff. Like if God wasn't real, who put the curses on the Hebrews? Put the curses on the Israelites?
Right, and the curse is real.
Exactly.
You see the curse? We the bottom of every barrel in every country, and the Bible said we was gonna be that way. Didn't it say that?
Mm-hmm. And we lost because of that first, because black people killed Jesus. Really, I mean, he said, "Forgive them, for they don't know what they do."
Mm-hmm.
If it was white people,
Why would he want to kill them? There you go. Yeah, that's smart too. I have said that theory that black people did it. I haven't even heard that theory that black people did it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But the way that they did it, it sounded like white people did it to me. That's still up. That's still up in the air. We'll have to do some more research and some more digging on that.
It's caught up in a racism thing.
Yeah, it seemed like a racism thing. You know what I'm saying?
Like, man, he's claiming because he's a black man.
But we also known for assassinating our brother for the white man. Who do you think killed Malcolm X? The white man killed Malcolm X, but who do you think actually pulled the trigger?
Black.
There you go. You understand what I'm saying? Same thing with Martin Luther King. You understand what I'm saying? So they kind of use your own people
Yeah, I just about to say
to
that,
take you out.
they
So
joined the one.
he probably was killed by black people, but he was killed white style.
Because he had.
So they probably had him do it. You understand what I'm saying? That's just a theory. No, that's just a theory. Now, I just want to know from you some interesting points you heard on my tape that I first brought home and you record. Like, just tell me a few, more than one. Just tell me a few that you know you can remember offhand, anything that I said that I touched on. That.
Yeah, because other stuff like people's only gonna believe half of it. That's the devil's real, but they're not gonna believe in God. They're like the type of people that's gonna they're not gonna take it all in. They're gonna take the parts that they want to hear and half of it, and not some other curses. And the thing about people believes in God is that, and I said, that was basically the whole thing. I'm just I feel like one reason why people challenge they believe in God or don't believe in God is because they think it's not correct. They think that's what other people wants them to be like, and that's cool. And that's in style. So that's the people that they have to be.
Say that again. I don't understand.
I'm talking about people believes in God that I think one reason why they might not believe is because they think that it's cool, and that would other people want them to challenge their beliefs in God and not believe in God because it has to be like everybody else, and that what they think is cool, that what they think is in style, and that's how they're supposed to be.
And I touched on that in the tape.
You talking about like how people don't don't believe in God and have the moments like one moment when you one moment you maybe hit the lottery, next moment when the money's gone and stuff. Now you want to tell you believes in God.
Say that part again. What's up? Just trying to understand you.
I'm sorry, like one moment you win the lottery, you're praising God and everything. Next moment, once all the money's gone.
Now you cursing God. Now you mad at God. You know what I'm saying? Now God ain't good enough for you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But I ain't touched on that in the video though. I asked you what I touched on in the video. Like you're not telling me what I'm trying to get you to tell me things that I touched on in the video. Like you may mention it. Now I do like that you said that it was convincing and that it sounded like some followers and that they get followers because it sounded it was real. It was somebody being honest.
Yeah.
It was balanced. It wasn't like I wasn't on there pretending to be
a perfect person,
or even saved, or even like you know what I'm saying. I wasn't on there pretending to be like something that I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Talking a little more proper than normal, but I'm still the same G. It's just I want people to understand what I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? But what did you hear me say? What's some things you heard me say? You can get in on this conversation too. What's things y'all remember me saying in the video?
I remember first about people believe in God.
Oh yeah, like they don't want to believe in God. Like God will, and they make all these rules from God, like all these rules he got. I know he can't be real, but the devil's real. He don't got no rules and this and that.
Right.
Unfortunately, you find out God's will. Trying to want y'all to believe it. Cause like he got like 6,000 rules. You can't do this. You can't do that. All this stuff you want to do.
Right. You want to rebel because he got rules. It ain't fun. Yes. It's not fun serving God. You know what I'm saying? Let's put that on the floor. It ain't fun serving God, but if you want to make it to heaven, it got to be done. You got to serve God. You know what I'm saying? It ain't fun serving God. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna live will up your ass.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We gonna live will on this.
This is a temporary home, basically.
This is where God try to give you the teaching so you can make it to the next level. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't get these teachings and you don't believe these teachings and you don't take this Bible and hold it close to your heart and you don't believe and you don't do these actions, you will not make it. You won't be that dude that get to go to heaven, meet God, and come back in that spaceship like I was explaining y'all before. And that good spaceship, because it is some evil spaceships. You understand what I'm saying? But you won't be that person to go up there and meet God and God give you that voice and that vehicle to come back down here and try to help and change. You won't be that angel to come. You understand what I'm saying? You'll be in hell. If you pass the class, you'll go to heaven. And you're gonna be flying around looking at the earth like they done fucked the earth up. You understand what I'm saying? You're gonna be the one riding around that spaceship like reporting back to God. You understand what I'm saying? Going to look to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because God know he can trust you by you reading this book and you following the rules of this book and holding this book closely and dearly to your heart. God knows that he can trust you. That's what it's about. You understand what I'm saying? God knows he can trust you. And what God needed in heaven. God had to cast out angels out of heaven. And the devil was one of them. So what God needed in heaven?
People he can trust.
True. He needed people he can trust. You know what I'm saying? Because think about this. The devil couldn't serve God, and he seen God. He touched God. He lived with God. He sat to the left of God while Jesus sat to the right of God. You understand what I'm saying? Or vice versa. You understand what I'm saying? They right there with God, right? So the devil couldn't the devil knows 1/3 of the fallen angels, they couldn't follow God's rule, right? They couldn't serve God, and they know God. They know God is the creator. They met God. They know God is holy. They know God is good. They know there's nothing bad about God. Do you understand what I'm saying? They know these things, right? And he still couldn't serve them. So what did that? So when God sent some people, when God cast them out from heaven, right? And they and they here on earth or whatever, he cast them out of heaven. For the people that's here, what I'm trying to say. So God cast them out of heaven, right? They couldn't serve God. They was in heaven with him. They couldn't serve God. God cast them out of heaven, right? So what he gonna let you in for if he can't trust you? You know what I'm saying? Now, you better than an angel if you never met him, seen him or talked to him, or chill with him. You can obey his rules and make it to heaven. He know he can trust you without a reasonable doubt. He know he can trust you. He even created them and they was right there with him and he couldn't even trust them. Think about that. And let me tell you something about Jesus. Now, Jesus was in heaven with God. We all be in heaven with God as a soul. You know what I'm saying? Jesus is in heaven with God. Right? And Jesus got sent down by God Jesus got sent down by God. So he came out of Mary, whatever. His mission. Okay. Jesus' mission was to come here. It was just to prove his whole mission was to prove the devil. The devil don't believe that people can serve God. Remember the story of Jules when he kept saying that he only serving you because of this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? The God let him do all these things to the man, and the man was still praising God. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about Jesus. That was another situation like, I'm going to show the devil that I can send another angel, Jesus, my other son, my other creation. I can send him down there. I can take away his wings, his power, his holiness. Put him down here. Let him grow up to a child before he even discover who he is. Before he even come back here, that God sent you here 12 years ago for a mission, bro. It took a minute for Jesus to even realize that. Jesus is around using his powers, doing things. Like, dang, I'm lifting a brick. He didn't know what he here for. You know what I'm saying? Until he went to the temple at 12 years old. And went to a temple. And when he came out, he knew his mission. He finally stumbled in front of a church. He finally came into a church at 12. You understand what I'm saying? And from that moment on, Jesus knew his mission. You understand what I'm saying? But originally his mission was to be sent down to show the devil, to save mankind, and to show the devil that he goes, this dude served me in heaven. And then I put him, you know what I'm saying? This dude served me in heaven, then I sent him down here. I made him go through the whole process that humans got to go through. Be born. You feel me? And be fleshly, be human for real. Man, he turned an angel to human. You understand what I'm saying? And this angel came down here and served him. At any given time, Jesus could have gave up. When they was beating on him, when they was killing him, Jesus could have gave into the flesh. Jesus could have not liked this mission. Like y'all don't like to hear what God wants you to do. Jesus was 12 years old. What if Jesus didn't like the mission? Like, I can't have sex. I can't get no girl. Oh, God, what's that, man? You understand what I'm saying? Angels came down from heaven and did what to women? And so it ain't like Jesus don't know what sex is. So Jesus could have came down here himself and had sex with someone and created a baby. Am I correct? He didn't do it. He served God like he's supposed to. And not only that, God needed somebody to save the world. Jesus asked to be sent down here. Send me. I'll go. You know, because we losing it. Pops and my brother's fucking everything up. My bad for using that kind of language talking about God and Jesus, but my brother was messing everything up. You got to send me. You know? So he sent him. You understand what I'm saying? And better, but that's his son. And you better believe at any given time that angels was around and could have snatched Jesus up at any given time and took Jesus back to heaven, that Jesus couldn't fulfill the mission. Because Jesus got beat up and got scared or just couldn't gave in to flesh. He made him human. So he made an angel human. So when he makes angels human, what does that mean?
Makes him feel pain, just the emotions feel
of a human. He can like a woman, he can like a man. He made him human. You understand what I'm saying? So by Jesus to keep his holiness till he's 30 years old, to his death. He found out he was Jesus to 12. You know what I'm saying? That's when he found out who he was and what he could do. That's when he started getting his teaching. By 30, he was taught well enough to go out in the world and teach. You know? Angels is around him at any given time. When he was getting killed. When I was getting beat and killed. At any given time, he could have been like, Daddy, Father, I can't do this, man. Bring me back. Really? Huh? And don't you think God had angels around ready to bring Jesus back to heaven if Jesus would have gave up? Huh? It's his son. Don't you think he had angels around to bring my son back? Bring my son back. If he can't do this. But Jesus did it though. He went through what we went through. He came to the earth. He proved that a man can be here and can follow the law and do right by the law. You know what I'm saying? And he proved to the devil, like the devil made a mistake when he killed Jesus. That's because that was what God wanted him to do. That was all part of the plan. You understand what I'm saying? The devil wish he wouldn't have did that. That was the biggest mistake the devil ever made. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? But my point is, Jesus could have gave up at any time. Like, Lord, I can't do this. They was beating him, man. Nailing stuff to his hands, nailing him, got him naked, got him exposed, beat him all up, whips, chains, whatever. Nailing him up on wood or crosses or an axe. He was really nailed up on an axe. It said cross. He was really nailed up on an axe. You understand what I'm saying? He wasn't like they show us. He was spread out like he was, you know what I'm saying? It was an axe. So because by being an axe, he was spread it. You all get what I'm saying? And so what I'm trying to say is, you know, like when he basically went through interrogation like when America catch a spy or America catch another soldier. Y'all play video games. Y'all done seen the movie. Y'all know the torture that person goes through. That's why they trying to get their information. And all the devil was trying to get is for all that to try to get. Remember, he came and offered Jesus the world, offered Jesus fame, money, nations. Remember that? In the Bible. You remember that? She don't remember that. You'll come across, you gotta keep reading. And huh? Tell the devil? Yeah, tell the devil no. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to lose my point, but so he made him human. You know what I'm saying? And the devil Try to capitalize on that. What I was trying to say, but what I was trying to say, I was like, the whole point was what? I lost myself.
And follow the law and this and that and do right by God.
Oh, what you about to say it is?
I was about to say, you talking about the whole, that basically Johnson's whole purpose was to prove that man can be holy and follow the laws of God. Follows the law of God.
Is that what I said though? What I say? I said the whole point was what? I don't know what I said. So I'm asking. I ain't being funny.
You never finished talking about like what they go to do their interrogation, like when America catches a spy or something.
Yeah, because the whole point of it was the devil was trying to get Jesus to deny, and he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it. And then you're right, the Muslim Hebrews was killing Jesus, even though they might have been doing. I heard different little stories, but that's just more relevant. But it was the Hebrews because why would Jesus say, "Forget them, Lord, they not know what they do." You know what I'm saying? Why would he say that about Esau or Edomites? But then again, he could have said that about Esau and Edomites. And see, my ministry might be called Keeping It Real Ministries. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna keep it real. He might have knew that because you got to think about the story when the lady came up 3 times in a row, asking Jesus to save her child or something, and Jesus wouldn't do it. Remember that? Anybody remember that story? How it go? And Jesus wouldn't do it, and then on like one of the third times, Jesus
just decided to do it. Ask them to save my son, this and that. And
Jesus kept telling us for my people. He kept telling her it's for his people. Like she was white, it wasn't for her. You know what I'm saying? But he did whatever he saved him. I guess he prayed on him or whatever he did, and he saved him. But he was shocked himself. He went and asked the Lord, like, I thought you said it was for my people. And that's when God told him that other people could be adopted in. Jesus didn't even know. He was like, whoa, why did it work with her? You know what I'm saying? Go back and ask God.
It could have been like either.
Anybody remember that story?
Yeah, it could have been white people and black people.
Huh?
It could have been Esau, Edomites, and Hebrews that probably did it. That too.
Yeah, it could have been. It could have been. Yeah. That's crazy. Y'all gonna be on my show. I think I'm gonna call it Keep It Real Ministries.
Another thing I was talking about, like, that was got kicked out of heaven, right? And I don't think, like, God didn't do anything, because he had Michael up there on the war angels, this and that. So
right.
Those half of war angels, Lucifer must have been one of them, because he did fight. He did get kicked out of heaven. So him and Michael must have been fighting. It's not no God had to put him out, but he ended up losing to Michael. So wouldn't that make him stronger or more powerful than him, or did he just lose?
Oh, say what?
Wouldn't that make Michael more stronger or more powerful than Lucifer at the time, or did he just lose?
When what?
When he got kicked out of heaven.
They kicked out of heaven. Oh, you saying because how they get the devil out of heaven? Because the devil wanted to leave. Because the devil didn't like heaven. He appreciated heaven. He wanted to be in heaven.
They just decided to stop and just give up and leave.
I'm sure it probably was a battle because after the devil got kicked out, he wanted to come back. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to come back. So that's what added more fuel to his fire. Because the fact that I was like this with God, because God either his daddy or his brother or something close to him. And he couldn't come back. That's what's really unite the fire even more with him. You know what I'm saying? Because I won't let him back in. You know what I'm saying? But when he made them decisions that he made, when he failed to realize that them decisions was final. That's what the devil failed to realize. Because he tried to get back in heaven. Y'all know about that, right? Huh? Yeah, angels going to ask for him. And do I think devil, anybody can fight, Jim. But he didn't make the devil was not his war angel. The devil was his music angel. The devil was his beautiful angel. Devil was like a creator, some creation that he made was the most beautiful creation. And he did music. He sung music and he played music. So basically, the devil was God's entertainment. It was right next to God. He was basically God's entertainment, or he was heaven's entertainment. He was beautiful. He was a singer. He did music. Why you think he get through you through music? You understand what I'm saying? Why you think music is such at a high level? You know what I'm saying?
He did get 3 strikes. He tried to fight in heaven. He probably made Nephilim children with the other angels. Then he tricked Adam and Eve. So he got 3 strikes.
Yeah, and he was in heaven. At the time of Adam and Eve, he was still in heaven. At the time of Joel, he was in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was the thing that got him kicked out of heaven? It had to be the third strike. It had to be when the angels got together talking on Mount Zion or Mountain, what it was called? Some mountain they was on.
Siren?
I don't remember. It was some, what you say it was? Oh, Siren. I don't think it started with an S. I don't know, but they was on some mountain. Everybody talking about how they wanted to label women. And the leader of them said they didn't want to do it. And it was going to come back on him and they was going to get in trouble or whatever. You know what I'm saying? One of the angels didn't want to do it. The leader of the angels didn't want to do it. It was like they was disobeying the leader of them and disobeying the leader of all of them. You know what I'm saying? They went on and plotted, made agreement, made a covenant on the mountain, and they went and laid with women. And the devil had to be one of those angels. That must have been what he got him kicked out of heaven. What y'all heard got him kicked out of heaven?
Fighting, trying to rebel against God, getting too much pain.
Wanting to be God, being jealous of God, and all this and all that. Right. And said that in the Bible?
Yeah, like in stuff you watch, like that's what they always said that. And everything else about it.
It's like drawing the blank of what he actually got kicked out of heaven for, but that sound about right. What'd you say again?
It's like the Bible.
I remember he was jealous. He wanted to be God. He was trying to be God and all this and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So God was letting him do evil and still had him in there.
Like forgiving him, but then like he did that one thing that just got him kicked out.
1, 2 things too many. Because God already know he created them. So God already know how you feel. But you got that choice. God gave that choice. So you had that. The devil had that thought, that good thought and that bad thought. And he always chose. And that's why God eventually just like, I'm get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to cast him out. I love my son. Or my brother. Whatever the devil is. We know it's a relation there. First of all, God created the devil, right? God created angels, right? God created all things, right? All right, so who is God to you? I'm your daddy, your biological human daddy, but who is God to you? Who is God to me? All right. You understand what I'm saying? So who is he to Jesus? Who is he to Michael? So who the fuck is he to the devil? There you go. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta use common sense. So the devil was actually his son. You understand what I'm saying? The devil was actually his son. And Jesus is his son. You know what I'm saying? The devil is his son. That's what the devil is. And this is my personal opinion, but I feel strongly about it. Why he ain't just kill him? Why he just ban him from heaven? Why you let him do all this? God love the devil. It's his son. God love us. God love Jesus. And he love us humans, but they in heaven already with him. He love his angels. You understand what I'm saying? Probably a little bit more than he love us. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not God. You understand what I'm saying? But maybe. That's the first creation. Maybe not, because angels be jealous of us. You can look at that 2 ways. Angels be jealous of us.
Don't like us because they mess up.
And they cancel for good, and we mess up, and we got a book, and we could just repent and ask for forgiveness. But But God understand that we don't know him and we don't see him. And he don't just come and talk to us, you feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that I shouldn't have to go through this with y'all. Y'all here with me. Y'all know what I do and what I am, and I'm the creator and I'm capable of this. Y'all know all this. They don't know. So if they can follow me, I'm gonna love them back. Because y'all right here with me and ain't following me. You understand what I'm saying? And if I can get somebody from down there to follow me who ain't never met me, who ain't seen me do this power and do that power or create a life or create a human, you understand what I'm saying? And y'all messing up and y'all believe, y'all know. They don't even know for sure, they just believe. So he ain't got more love for us because we was a creation that he loved, that he created for a purpose and he distanced us from him. You know what I'm saying? And we still able to make it back to him. And these people that he create, that he think he keep with him, instead they distance themselves from him. Them fallen angels. You understand what I'm saying? We trying to get to him. He created distance between us for us to make it back to him. Them they're with him and they create distance away from him to do evil and bad things. You know what I'm saying? Huh? What's that?
Still more fallen angels.
Join straighten your body up. What's that? Your body.
And it's still more fallen angels because what's I'm
It's fallen angels. I think angels fall every day. I think angels still fall to this day. Some, maybe not as many as with when huh? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Maybe not as much as many as before, or when Satan left 1/3, 2/3. But how we know? We don't know because it could be another Satan. It could be another son that turned that we don't even know about because it ain't in the Bible. You understand what I'm saying?
Didn't it say Lucifer and Satan were two different people?
Huh?
Didn't it say that the devil and Satan was two different people?
It said I said the beast and the devil was two different people, but it is the beast. Like they are like Satan and Lucifer, right? That is Lucifer is the one that got kicked out of heaven. Satan is something different, and the devil is something different. The devil is the white people, but the thing is, they all work for Satan. They all work for Lucifer. You know what I'm saying? They describe Satan and the beast being two different. The Bible describes Satan and Lucifer and the devil as three different entities. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Three different entities. So the one that got kicked out of heaven is Lucifer. You know what I'm saying? Satan is something different, and the beast is something different, and the Antichrist is something different. So basically, it's like four enemies in the end. You understand what I'm saying? Like four enemies in the end. If it ain't four, it's at least three. You know, because if I ain't right about all of it, I'm gonna write about the three out the four. Do you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, but a lot of times, but different people, everybody ain't educated on it, so a lot of times, everybody calling the same thing, devil, Satan, Lucifer is all the same, but it is all the same because it all rolls together. It all is the creation from Lucifer. Yeah, it's all the creation from Lucifer. It all came from God, of course, because God created Lucifer. But it's all Lucifer manipulating, you know what I'm saying? Doing all of it, the beast, the devil. You can just sum it all up for real. The beast, the devil, the Antichrist, they all work for one person. Who is the person they work for? There you go. So it's the same. It's the same. Well, I like to say this a lot. What's my little favorite word when something's the same? And it's a little different. What's my favorite word? But no. Anybody?
Same difference.
There you go. I say it all the time. Don't you hear me say it all the time? I'm like, it's the same difference. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the same, it's a little different. So, and that fits that analogy perfect about, the beast, the devil, the Antichrist, and Lucifer. It's the same difference. They all work for Lucifer. So, I'm absolutely correct. You know what I'm saying?
He got kicked down the hill.
Huh?
he got kicked out. He got cast out of heaven and kicked down to hell. What always confused me is how the heck did the demons and everything else get down there?
More angels. More fallen angels.
They always
Oh yeah, the days. It's like
And demons are like, and they are demons because they don't have a body no more. Like they was Nephilims, and once their body died off, because the body still died, the flesh died, the soul didn't. Their soul can't get into heaven because God didn't create them. So God got steady. God getting an angel back. He got like a half breed back of uh human mixed with a which wasn't part of God. What would you call it? That wasn't part of
agenda.
that wasn't part of his agenda. Wasn't part of like his laws. Like he didn't create angels to go upon women. He didn't create. We a separate creation. You know. So demons is a word for it. I can't think of it right now. I heard it. Is a word for what God it's a word for what God did. It's a word for it. I can't think of it right now. What were we talking about? I lost myself. What were we talking about?
get down there and stuff.
Huh?
How did the demons get down there too?
Yeah, because they couldn't. When their body died off, they couldn't get back in heaven. They couldn't get like, huh? Yeah, that's the beef too. Think about it. You was born a Nephilim. You probably don't even know that your ancestor was an angel that came and lay with your mama. That's why you half human and half angel. And when you die, God won't let you in. And let's say you praise him. Let's say you read about everything you're supposed to do, he won't let you in. When you don't get in because you're not the bloodline, what does that create? When you can't get in heaven and you a soul and you run around. You run around looking for bodies to get into. On earth. You're an entity now. You run around looking for bodies to get into. You also controlling people, whispering shit in their ear, having them do bad or something that they might think good for the moment that turns out bad, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? So. That's they beef, you know. They was mad because they thought they was gonna be getting to heaven. You know what I'm saying?
They do like I don't like my thing like they think I know I got horse legs and a human body. I'm still human body with this that or this that. I can't.
I'm getting it. You know
I won't be like
yeah, they messed up the genealogy of what God wanted. You understand what I'm saying? In many ways, you know what I'm saying? With the animals, with the people. He didn't want people mixing with an animal. He didn't want angels mixing with people. You know what I'm saying? I'm the creator. And this is a part of what I created, but I created this separate. This come back to me together. I don't want it. Y'all get what I'm saying? Huh? I created this and I created that. I created animals, I created humans. But how does this come back to me together all in one? This is not what I created. This ain't right. I know this creation don't mix. I'm the creator. I know this creation not right. I let this creation happen. This creation has a bloodline of the people I had to kick out of heaven. Yeah? Makes sense, don't it? So what am I letting you in for? You know what I'm saying? And the angels, as far as the angels original, that was just their kids. So what them angels did is whisper in them kids' ears. The Nephilims is the ones who built the pyramids. They was giants. They the ones that built the pyramids. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. They was giants. The pyramids is evil. That Nephilims built the pyramids. Big giant men. You understand what I'm saying? Angels told them what to do. And showed them what to do. Told them how to do it. You understand what I'm saying? The fallen angels. Which now is demons. It's been so many centuries. It's been hundreds and hundreds of years of them being evil. Alright, either they is 100 times more evil than they was when they first got kicked out. When they first got kicked out, they thought it was a game. They thought that
Then they can get back.
they can get back.
Now they get all evil. Bad God.
Yeah.
They didn't make the mistake.
Yeah.
It's a little off topic. I was trying to say this. Like, I was trying to say this. I know it's a little off topic.
While she's off topic, put me up with some ice.
Some stuff about
watch it. Have to come right there. Watch it.
Why people think it. If there's so much of God, if they're so holy in God, people, what's holy about smiling and laughing at pictures with the next to the dead person next to you hang and thought that was right?
You heard me talk about that one time, didn't you? I made beautiful sense out of it too. Then. Like they acting like they sitting there.
Like it's not so like it's not a human being like
right.
you.
Right.
Like there's so much of God people.
Right.
They really think God wants them to do it. Yeah, they get offended when you they get so offended when you tell them that they're not God's people. That like they're like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Right.
It seemed to matter when black people was in slavery and getting hanged and lynched every day.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You don't like that, do you? And don't that let you know they're devils? Because even if you did that, why would you want to take a picture and pose like that? Like you just think it for yourself.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's sad. It's crazy, but it lets you know who they are. And they only done this like I covered in the tape. They done this in Asia. They done this in America. They done this in Germany. You know what I'm saying? This is what they do. You know what I'm saying? They are the devils. But I like my little way I put it on there. Like, like they didn't win a championship. They celebrating. That was the word that came to me. They celebrating.
They celebrating the killing of God's people.
Yeah. They celebrating the killings of God's people. There you go. That's even better than I put it. That's gonna be on my tape. They celebrating the killings of God people. There you go. That's Will said, daughter. That's my 10-year-old daughter. That's my 11-year-old daughter. She looked at me crazy when I said 10. But and she is absolutely right. That is absolutely right. That I like that. I like that. Hey, what's the two slogans? I can't forget the slogans.
They don't know gay, but they don't see gay.
Black rights matter.
Black rights matter, right? So they got these gay rights, right? Black rights matter. And they won't know gay. And they won't know gay if they don't see gay.
And then they push inside everything, inside cartoons.
Well, hold on. I was trying to make a third slogan. I like what you said. What was the third slogan? I like that. What you say again? We'll go back to what you said.
Celebrating killings of God people.
Yeah. White people the devil. How they ain't the devil. That's going to be on a t-shirt. White people the devil. How they ain't the devil when they celebrating the killing of God's people. And you know what's going to be on my shirt? That same goddamn picture with them black people hanging and burning and all of them standing there, police and firemen and judges and lawyers and doctors standing there smiling, posing with the dead people they just killed. God's people.
They're going to like people now, white people's going to look at that. Most people, they're not going to have something to say about it. But if so much of black people standing around a white person, they're going to get so offended, and then they try to paint black people into this image, like they make, honestly, like they make them the way that they are. They make them end up in jail, have like take the five home and stuff, from the way that the white people built the image that of black people. That's what black people are, and that's how black people are supposed to be. But the white people, they're just perfect, sophisticated people. This nice family with doctors and lawyers. But the black people, they got nothing. They just they was how to this.
But we got nothing because they won't give us nothing. They won't let us get nothing. They won't let us succeed at nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just because of one slip through the cracks here and there, a doctor, a lawyer, it's plenty and many. You know what I'm saying? Just because of one slip through the cracks and be something because all that little house nigga, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like a Jay-Z or a Puff Daddy. You understand what I'm saying? get all the money that don't separate the fact of what y'all doing and what y'all up to. You know what I'm saying? Cause let's just look at it like this. I just say if it's 1,000,000 people in the world, it's more than that, but we just go use 1,000,000 people in the world. You know what I'm saying? And I say it's 2,000,000 people in the world, and let's say out the 2,000,000 people in the world, 1,000,000 white and 1,000,000 black. We're gonna take all the other people off, just us, white and black, right? And you got 2,000,000 people on the earth, and let's say 8,000,000 of them, of the white people are doing good, and 2,000,000 of the white people are doing bad. And then when you go to the blacks, there's 1,000,000 people, 1,000,000 blacks, and you got 200,000 blacks doing good, and you got 8,000,000. You got 200,000 people doing good, and you got 9,800,000 blacks doing bad. I mean, not 9,000,000, 900,000, 900,000, and what is it? No, you got two. You only have 2,000,000 people, so you got So like I'm saying, let me take it back to what I was saying. Let me go back to the front of it. So you got 2,000,000 people. You got white people, right? And you got 1,000,000 of them white people, right? You got 1,000,000 black people, right? That's like 800,000 of the white people are doing good, and 200,000 of them white people are not. Now, on the other hand, it's the reverse. With the black people, you got 200,000, 300,000, 500,000 doing good, and the remainder, that other 95,000, doing bad. So what is that? Do you feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? And then y'all paint us in a way, like you were saying, they paint us in a way in the media like we just black people. They have black people scared of black people because they make us out to be so bad. So if black people scared of black people, everybody else is gonna be scared of black people. You understand what I'm saying?
That's how they make it out. They treat black people like that, Mexican people like that too.
Yeah.
I mean,
when they do the crimes, they get to go through a different prison system and this, that, and the third, and they don't even really get locked up that long. They get pats on the back. They molest kids all the time, man. Them motherfuckers end up working in the school and molesting the kid again. How is that? He will never be supposed to get out. Now you let him out. Now he working at the school. Now he did it again. You feel what I'm saying?
They got put to death for that stuff.
Yeah. It should be.
But somebody but a black person go rob a bank, they gonna be in jail. Exactly, they're gonna be jail for life.
Yeah, they're gonna give them life, but not only that, they're gonna expose it so heavy.
It's gonna be everywhere.
On every rotation, but let a white person do it.
Yeah, they gonna go.
I ain't even gonna have a name or a face. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna have a name or a face.
It's gonna give it the shortest time. It's gonna be.
I just worked with a white boy at my job. They had broken so many cribs. They was about to give him life in prison. They had to do a show about it and everything. You know what I'm saying? At my job, they about to give his ass life in prison. He had been on 2020 and all these shows and all that. They about to lock him up for breaking the entry. About to give him a whole bunch of years. And just because he white, he ended up getting out that trouble. My cousins is locked up for the same shit and doing 15 years and 30 years, dude. And they was teenagers when they got locked up. This was grown ass men. Got locked up for the same shit that my cousins did. They gave my cousins 30 years and 15 years, dude. My little cousins weren't even 18 years old. I'll be trying to tell you, chill the fuck out, calm down. They gave them boys weren't even 18 years old. KJ, come on. These boys on that picture standing between Drea when she was a little girl. Y'all know, you know what I'm talking about, right? KJ, come on, it's my cousin, Ned's sons, are only two sons. They both in prison doing one doing 30 years and one doing 15 years for the same shit that this white boy did. And they about to give him life. Why he free working at my job? Do you understand what I'm saying? Huh? Why is that? How's he white? He did the same shit. He did about, for some shit, both did 2 years, 20 years, 30 years. Man, nigga did 2 years. Now he out working in the construction company. Ain't that fucked up? It's crazy.
And then it's like Like I was saying, like if it was, if like now they try to act like no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether Jesus was white or black. That's basically what the whole slave thing is about. Cause y'all know that the black people was God's chosen people. Y'all let so that like spark the flame and stuff.
Weed us out and kill us all.
Like when you read the Bible, the whole thing was.
We all know this too. They been in control by somebody. You understand what I'm saying? They been controlled by somebody. They're controlled by the devil since day one.
I was thinking about it is talking about like the descendants of Esau seeing the descendants of Israel. So they got and they was doing fine. They had all this stuff from Egypt and from the time they went to Egypt, all of that. So that made jealousy. That created great hatred between them, because the descendants of Esau seeing how that the
descendants of Jacob,
was doing.
That's what the Bible say, right?
Was doing good. It's like no, it's like I say, it's like little kids when they play I say a little kid got something, the baby sees it. Now the baby want it. It's like now since they see that they're doing, since the descendants of Esau see that the descendants of Jacob is doing good, they feel like it's doing good. They got all this gold and stuff and food from Egypt and stuff, so they feel like so they had to take it from them, and that was the whole thing of slavery was. But what I was trying to say about the whole Jesus crucifixion is, it could have, like, I guess that would make more sense if there was Hebrews, but I would think that it was a racism thing, that like it's like because he's a black man claiming to be
Jesus the Messiah,
the Savior, Son of God.
Cause right, we can't forget that it was white people and it was white people in power. You know what I'm saying? Not all. We was in power all over the world, but they still had some type of kingdom. Cause Esau had some type of kingdom, didn't he? Wrong.
Okay, it was Herod, Hazars, and Esau. Yeah.
And what happened was in Daniel when he got thrown to the lion, that chapter began with the Hebrews. They got thrown out. They got pushed out.
But then we seen how it was did too. That they was asked, and it could have been white people who killed them. You know what I'm saying? It might have been. I think it was wrong that killed Jesus, right?
Yeah.
And they was white. I think they was white.
Roman people's right. That's white.
So that's why I said Jesus said that. But at that point, Jesus knew that they can be adopted in. So that's why he probably said that. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, you can be adopted in. Yeah, my theory is that they was white. I done heard they was black from Darby. I ain't got to agree with everything you say. You know what I'm saying? I agree with a lot of shit he say. I will listen to him and this and other, but I ain't got to agree with everything. And I ain't got to agree with that. I think they was white. That was more like a racial kill. Black man running around somebody who's Jesus Messiah. Get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? And they already probably didn't believe the Israel people when they would say that they was related to God and they was descended straight from God. You know what I'm saying?
They said Jesus come back today, gonna be the same.
Because actually, like, it's like this. Basically, Israel, in my mind, my theory is Israel people wasn't born here on this earth. They was sent down from God to be the watchers and to give the Bible to for us to follow the Bible, for us to follow the Bible, to like lead for us to follow the Bible and lead the rest of people to destroy the Bible. Because obviously it was problems. And he placed, you know what I'm saying? That's just a theory I got, you know what I'm saying? It's no proof to this theory. I just believe that, you know, like the Israel people. I know Jacob in the Bible, and that's how Israel was started or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I think God sent them some reinforcements to be down on Israel and to help them control and to help get the word out, to help spread the word. Because they was doing all that and they ain't do it. Some of us was trying to do it, but all of them wasn't. Some of us was falling off into what was going on in the world. Same thing was going on, man. You know what I'm saying? People falling off and going with what the world doing. Like, you know, you a Hebrew. You know God's your bloodline. You know this. And you run around here being rebellious, worshiping Egypt gods, which everybody know that they worship the devil. And the Africans worshipped all type of gods. You get what I'm saying? So Israel was here, and their whole purpose. See, it ain't like when Jacob was born, it ain't like that was the beginning. The beginning started with Adam and Eve. That's what I'm saying? So when Jacob was born, it ain't like that was the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So you had white people and you had people here that was already making a mess. So God had Israel here, created Jacob, and whether they came from outer space, this reinforcement, so whether they was all just born into the Judah tribe of Israel, they had a job to do. And they wasn't getting it done. They would go try to convert you and they get converted. You get what I'm saying? God sent you to Israel. God sent you to Egypt from Israel for you to go start teaching in Egypt, and you end up converting and loving what they love. You know what I'm saying? Because the Egyptians learned how to navigate death. And we got to look that up and really know what that means, but I got a sense about what that means. They knew how to navigate death. So that was the reason. That was the reason why Jesus was sent here and all that. You know what I'm saying? They knew how to navigate death, meaning that's why they wrap them up, preserve them in mummies and all this and all that. You know, they knew how to navigate death. They knew some way where they could come back to life, or somewhere where they didn't have to die, or somewhere that death wasn't final. They found out something that they knew. Where they get their information from. The fallen angels. You get what I'm saying? They knew something. You understand what I'm saying? Let her go.
What? He's talking about cause this 12 tribes of Israel, right? And Judah was one of them, but there's only 2 tribes. It was 2 tribes of Judah. That was from Israel, but the thing was, I was reading Samuel and Kings, stuff about King David and all of that. But it said that Israel and Judah was at war, so I was kind of confused. I was like, I thought they was all the same tribe, right?
Israel and Judah was at war. I don't know how to answer that question. I would have to really look into what you're talking about, but I would say it, just off you saying that, I would say that Israel is the Judah. But Israel not doing what they supposed to do. You got a lot of people. Let's say you got 100,000 people in Israel, right? And they all and they're not doing what they're supposed to do. So whoever created the tribe of Judah, God told whoever created the tribe of Judah. So they went on and snatched up enough people in the town that was good and that was righteous, that can be in the tribe of Judah. While the rest of Israel had to fall, because they was just like the rest of the world at this point. They was more like Egyptians and Africans and things of that nature. Now that's hypothetically, because this is my common sense telling me I don't know that for sure, but what y'all think about my answer?
maybe it was how Judah that fell apart into the stuff from 12 tribes of Israel, and now it's kind of considered that Jesus was the Judean, or I believe that was the Paul. But
Yeah, that's what I get Judah from. Yeah, it's
Mary,
like Judah, like shortened for Judea. What you say? Go ahead.
Because Mary is from the house of David. That's David's.
That's another tribe.
That's part of tribes, one of the 12 tribes of Israel. I was kind of confused on that part too.
David was a what? David was another tribe?
No, he was, I believe, part of the tribe of Israel because.
But what about Mary? You said Mary what?
Mary was of the house of David, and that's Israel. That's Israel because King David army was the Israel army. They was fighting against the Judeans, but you see,
King David is the one who that somebody killed him, took their wife. I hate that. I'm listening though. And what they mean by Mary was part of the house of David. She was because he was the ruler of Israel.
Because I guess it was this dude. I guess he was holy because he was maybe a prophet of God. His name was Nathan, but because God was speaking to him. First, he was speaking to him about stuff he did, about how he's speaking to him about how he sent the man to kill himself. He's telling his story, basically referring to him as the rich man who took the poor man's donkey, gave it to a traveler or something. But the poor man's donkey was like a daughter or something to him. But he took it instead of giving him all the stuff that he had, but he asked for a house. And he asked him for a house for God. He said that God said he'll give him a house as in a dynasty and a family. So I guess that she would be a descendant of David and Solomon, all of them. But so that I guess make her part of Israel. But you said that Jesus was a Judean.
Well, he was in the tribe of Judah. And I don't know. I really can't answer your question. I don't know. I try to answer to the best of my ability, but it could have been the other way around. It could have been vice versa, but I'm just looking at like, no matter what, they all fail. And I don't know. I would have to read that part. They all fail because Israel, Judah, whatever tribes, all of them failed. But the tribe of Judah was just the tribe of Judah. And you're right. You got to be right though, because the tribe of Judah, we are from Israel. You're right. It got to be the other way around, because the tribe of Judah is the tribe that was scattered. That was scattered, right?
He scattered.
It was just Judah, right?
Well, because Judah was the oldest out of the 12, about the 13 years, right?
Yeah, Judah was oldest of 12, so that's when they got punished, the tribe of Judah. So the rest of the tribes didn't get punished like that. They didn't get scattered and put into slavery and scattered all over the world.
I don't believe they got scattered, but I think Simon and Levi, they tribes. I don't think they was blessed by Moses or grandson. It was his grandson. Because Levi had something to ride.
And when y'all got to that part, I was asking y'all something about like Levi. Who was Levi? Levi did something important. What did he do?
You have to go to Levi. I was reading that Bible, and I was telling the boys stuff like how I was reading it, and it says something about Levi. Like it said, you have to go to the book of the Levite.
They used to take their sacrifices to Levi.
Yeah, it said something about the strange sacrifices they used to take to him or something. I have to read inside the book. It's
So the tribe of Judah was the only one stripping, huh?
I believe so, but
And so the tribe of Judah, the ones that got kidnapped and
I know the tribe of Judah. I believe tribe of Judah.
because it's the tribe of Benjamin too.
Huh?
It's the tribe of Benjamin. Y'all ain't heard of it? What's the 12
Yeah, I know
tribe?
it's a tribe of Benjamin. Benjamin was the youngest son.
And Benjamin is where like the Africans, like the Jamaicans and the Haitians be in the tribe of Benjamin.
Yeah. I know Benjamin was the only with Joseph only full brother, and
who kids is these? This is 12 kids. Somebody had 12 kids.
Yeah, Jacob.
Israel.
Jacob, Israel. Also, Judah was his first child.
Yeah.
Reuben was his blood brother, because he gave most of his stuff to Reuben.
Reuben was what?
No, Reuben was the one who was trying to...
Reuben was what, the oldest?
No, not the oldest. Joseph's blood brother, because they all brothers.
Oh, no, I was reading that. It said that it was Benjamin. Because they had the same mom, and their mom died during birth. That's what I'm going to say, because I believe Simon and Levi was punished for the whole, because they wouldn't kill the man of... They wouldn't kill the man of the city or whatever. I don't think they was blessed by... I'm not sure they was blessed by Moses, but I don't think they was blessed by Jacob.
And see, y'all having a better understanding of me than a lot of stuff. And see, folks, this is what goes on in my home. It's 2:55 in the morning, and me and my 14-year-old and my 11-year-old been up for an hour and 12 minutes talking about God. This is the type of thing that's going on in my home, and this is the type of thing that should be going on in everybody's home across America and the world, throughout the whole world, you know? It's 2:55 in the morning. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. We got to get up in a couple of hours because my oldest daughter got to be to work. And we still sitting up here talking about God and Jesus. And that's a daily thing in our household, what goes on in our household on a daily basis, on a regular, all day, every day. It's a discussion about the Bible, the greatest book in the world, Black People's Guide to Life. And that's what goes on in a household. And I'm saying, because I'm about to sign out, because we just having a discussion. We just talking amongst each other. And when I bring you my videos and bring you my tapes, you know, I want to have a subject, a whole subject matter, a whole subject predicate. Right now, we just everywhere. We just all around. But it's great because it just open up discussion and new ideas about slogans and things like that we go bring forth to you in the future. It's a long time coming. And we out. I ain't giving y'all no names on it yet, huh? Yeah, we ain't giving y'all no names right now or whatever, our names or whatever right now, because, you know, we in the process of a transition. And we might change our names, so right now we just anonymous. That's them fools on the internet with the masks on. You know what I'm saying? But shalom. We out. Because, you know, when I bring the video to the people, I want it to have a certain point of predicate matter. Y'all know what I'm saying? Yeah, we just talking. You know what I'm saying?